Uh, have you ever wondered what it would be like to return to a place he once called home, only to find everything different? Uh, that's exactly what Natalie is experiencing on her dramatic return to Chicago Med. Um, but the reason behind her return is nothing short of heartbreaking. Is that before we dive into the drama, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting updates. Um, Everyone in the milestone 200th episode of Chicago Med, Nick Gilfus reprised his role as Dr. Will Holstead, but the real surprise was the return of Natalie Manning, played by Tori DeVito, and after a brief cameo in the previous episode, she's back in the Windy City, but not under good circumstances. Her 10-year-old son, Owen, has been shot. For fans who have missed DeVito's character since her departure in 2021, this was an emotional return. It wasn't just the shock of Owen's injury that brought her back to Chicago Med. It was also the fact that Natalie is pregnant with her second child. Um, Talk about a whirlwind of emotions. Natalie's return isn't just filled with personal challenges. Report a hospital she once knew so well now feels like a stranger to her, filled with unfamiliar faces. However, despite the new staff, there is a sense of comfort in being back at Gaffney. It's a place she knows well, and some familiar faces remain. Um, and as DeVito explains, Natalie has always been the type to take charge, regardless of who's treating her son. Uh, um, she'll fight for him no matter what. But it's clear that her return to Gaffney isn't without its difficulties. In the upcoming episode, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, she'll encounter some old friends like Dr. Charles and new ones like Dean Archer. DeVito's reunion with Oliver Platt, who plays Dr. Charles, was particularly special to her. DeVito shared that working with Platt again was lovely and that his warm, caring personality made him a great source of comfort for Natalie during such a tough time. Uh, it seems that the chemistry between the cast members has only grown stronger over the years. But what about Will? And with Owen's life hanging in the balance, how will Natalie react to her ex, especially with their own baby on the way? That tension is sure to rise as the two navigate this emotional crisis. What do you want to do, for example? That would be Emmelistic. Uh, Despite their complicated history, their bond remains undeniable. Interestingly, DeVito has become a mom herself since leaving Chicago Med. The birth of her daughter in 2024 gave her a whole new perspective on playing a mother, uh, especially in such an intense storyline. She mentioned that understanding the stakes of the situation became much easier after experiencing motherhood firsthand. Uh, it feels surreal to see Frankie DeMaio, who plays Owen, now grown up and a 10-year-old in the latest episode. Um, DeVito even admitted she was taken aback by how much older he looked. It's moments like this that remind us how far the show has come. And will Owen pull through and return home to Seattle as a big brother? Or will this be a tragic end to his journey? Um, the stakes have never been higher for the characters of Chicago Med, and we are all left on the edge of our seats waiting for answers. So grab your popcorn and let's hope for a happy ending. Also, give a minute. How exactly? What's sound about? What? But just remember, life's not always like TV. Sometimes the plot twists are more intense than we expect. Um, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.